Hi, this is Jim Tomlinson again from Bassett Software, and I'm going to give you today a quick overview of the accounts pane. This is one of the simpler screens in the program, so this should be a pretty quick tutorial. On the account screen, accounts are just places that you put your money. They can really be anything. You know, your checking account, your savings account, a CD, 401k, money market account, the sock that you stuff under your mattress. It really doesn't matter. But the trick is just anything that you've got that you put money in that you want Debtinator to know about, you need to add on this screen. Now, every new file comes, pre-populated with one bank account for you. You can add as many more as you need. And then all the several options are pretty easy. The first one is the account name, so we'll call that checking. The second is a checkbox that says liquid. A liquid bank account is something that you can use to pay debts or pay expenses. So, for example, my checking account is liquid. I use that to pay my bills. But I might add on another one thing here. I might have a money market account. And my money market account, I'll put money into, but I can't really take it back out. There would be penalties involved, and I can't access the money quickly. I need to call my broker, so I'm not going to use that for paying my bills. I'll uncheck liquid. Next field is pretty easy. Balance. That's how much money you've got in the bank right now. As of when you're setting up the program. The minimum balance is usually $0, but that means that as Debtinator is going along and working and trying to come up with a payment strategy for you, that means that it's allowed to pay this bank account down to zero, which is great. But maybe you'd like to keep some cash on hand in the bank for emergencies, for a rainy day, just in case something comes up. Well, you can deal with that here. In this case, we'll set the minimum balance to $100. Or, for example, for your money market account, there may be fines. You may not be able to drop it below a certain amount. We'll say that it's $500 and there's $10,000 currently in it. The interest rate is obviously the interest paid on the bank account. If you're lucky enough to have it to earn interest on your bank account, then Debtinator will incorporate it in there for you as income. Now, my checking account doesn't earn anything, but my money market earns a modest rate of 5.99%. Some bank accounts have maintenance fees. If you have one, fill it in. I don't have anything for my checking account, but I do have a very small one of $25 for my money market. The overdraft APR is probably not something you're going to need unless you're a European customer. The way that banks tend to work in Europe is a little bit different from the United States. In the U.S., if you overdraft your bank account past $0, you tend to get slapped with a lot of fines. You'll get a $35 fine for going past $0, and then a $20 fine for having a negative balance during the month, and then another $25 fine for the privilege of them paying your account and charging you these fines, and on and on and on. Whereas most European banks, if you drop your balance past $0, they're okay with it. They'll just start charging you interest. Basically, the bank account works almost like a credit card. It's your money, and you're just a regular checking account as long as it's in the positive. But as soon as it drops below zero, you start accruing interest. That's what this overdraft APR is. So fill it in if you need it, and leave it at zero if you don't. Since I'm in the U.S., it's not applicable to me, and I'm going to leave it alone. Once this information is filled in, you can see down at the bottom here, my total available funds is $10,500. If I wanted to add more bank accounts, I can add them on with the plus down here. And if I don't want something, I'll delete it with the minus. Like I said, the account screen here is very easy to work with, so that's it for this tutorial. Thank you for listening.